Hello and welcome to BitBoy Crypto. I am your host, BitBoy. Today we're going to be doing just a very quick news video. If you guys missed our live stream earlier with Crypto Stash, that's probably because our internet connection was terrible. But I had to delete the video. It was just so bad. But you can check the full live stream out on his channel, which is just search Crypto Stash and his channel will come up and you can see the full live stream. So I felt like since that was, didn't go very well in terms of my connection, I'd go ahead and put out a news video. So if you're new to our channel, we would love for you to be part of our community. All you got to do is click the subscribe button. We call it the Bit Squad. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. Keep in mind, we're also doing a $500 Bitcoin giveaway. You can find the contest rules down in the video description as well. So today, the markets are not good. We have dipped from 275 million at yesterday's video to 260 million in overall market cap, 260 billion, not million. Bitcoin dominance is continuing to rise at 48.7%, which is not good at all considering that the price is not going up. So it's really just bad news for the alts all the way around. It feels like a little bit of panic right now is setting in for people, but I would just like to say I'm not panicked. I think that, we're going to stop before it goes down below 7,000 in my opinion. I think we're probably about near the end of this bleeding. I could be wrong though. That's just my personal opinion, obviously not financial advice. I'll be surprised if we go back under 6,800. We might dip a little bit under 7, but I think it'll come right back up. I think the market sentiment is good right now, right? We're in a little panic phase right now, but overall I feel like the market sentiment is better than it's been. So Bitcoin right now is coming in at 73.78. It's down about 4%. All of the alts pretty much are down. If we look at the biggest winners of the day, we got Metaverse, Dropple, Odom, some 3-4% gains. But other than that, almost everything are losers today. Waves, OneChain, Polymath leading the charge, all over 20% losses. A lot of stuff in the 9 to 20% range. PundiX having another bad day in a row. Basic attention token, I could basically name any of them. They're all doing bad right now. So hopefully this will turn around. I'm sticking with what I've said. I think this is like kind of a last accumulation stage. So looking at the news, we have this big story that's been going around about the OKEx exchange. The long and the short of it. Gotta put a drum in there. That was really good. The long and the short of it is that someone longed Bitcoin on OKEx, which works with leverage trading. Now, unfortunately, it was $460 million that they longed, and it's going to lose because the price is not going to go back up. Tomorrow, it is set to, the trade is set to end. I don't know the ins and outs of leverage trading at this point. We are going to be learning it with a platform here on the channel here in about the next month or so. But basically, this is a bad deal for OKEx, and this trade is going to have to be filled by people who shorted Bitcoin, but there's like a really big discrepancy. So OKEx has a fund that is made up of Bitcoins that's supposed to protect when people make an action like this that results in a big loss. However, unfortunately, it only has 10 Bitcoins in it, and so this is like a 950 Bitcoin deal, so OKEx is set to lose 940 Bitcoins. It's a bad situation. They put out a statement. Basically, they said, as a result of this, OKEx's traders look to foot a bill of approximately 940 Bitcoins. Given the temperamental nature of the cryptocurrency market, this could change for the better or the worse. At any rate, things are not looking good, or not looking bright for those who was short US dollar Bitcoin contracts at OKEx. Fingers crossed, fellas. So they're using something that is called a clawback, and basically what that means is, or a clawback model, that when the margin balance of a trade reaches 0, the exchange will make a concurrent limit order at the going exchange rate. So since the order is going to be unfilled, there's a giant sell wall right there, or buy wall, should I say. It is going to be a bad problem for this exchange. So we're really yet to see how this is all going to play out, but this is definitely something to keep your eye on. A lot of people are kind of in panic mode with this story. Since I don't do leverage trading, it's really hard for me to actually understand what's, all the ins and outs, like I said, about this. But I do know this is not good for OKEx exchange. If you use it, be wary right now, and let's just see how this plays out. Probably by Saturday, we'll really know kind of the end result of this. So something to keep your eye on. So I found this story basically talking about how even though crypto seems to be moving forward, the actual rate that people are using Bitcoin for payments for things is going down. And it's not really that surprising based on the market. It's basically what the story is saying. That you would think with the further we move along in crypto, the more adoption and mainstream options there would be. However, we talked about a lot how, the actual sentiment of the markets and the price that Bitcoin is at, it causes excitement, which that's how we're going to lead to mainstream adoption and things like that. So like I said, this isn't really that surprising of a story. BitPay use is down. A lot of the similar cards that people can use to make crypto payments are down. We're actually going to be talking about Monarch in a video I'm coming out with here in just a little bit. I've been talking about it a lot since I got to know Crypto Beatles and that he's behind that project, which is good. That is a wallet. It's more than a wallet, but that app is going to help us to be able to make payments and stuff like that. I would encourage you, if you're in crypto, try to make payments for something with your crypto. Of course, you have your crypto that you want to hodl, that you want to, just turn into straight up gains. But, take part of your check every week or however you get paid and have a separate maybe Bitcoin account or Bitcoin wallet where you're actually able to use that just like you would use your credit card. So anything you can find that you can pay with crypto, I would encourage you to really do it because that's really the movement that we're in, right? We're wanting adoption. So just something that you might want to possibly consider. So the government of North Carolina rejects crypto campaign donations. So a little known presidential candidate for 2020 has risen up. I can't remember his name. And he says he's going to start taking donations through crypto. So kind of what I think something like that has made some of these states do is look at their campaign donation laws and regulations regarding cryptocurrency because, think about Monero. What if someone took campaign donations in Monero? It's completely private. It can't be traced. Now, all of a sudden, you could have, drug dealers, mafia members. It might sound a little far-fetched. Or you could have maybe some people that a politician is kind of in bed with, funneling the money through their campaign. Then you can't really trace where it's going. So I think that there is some legitimacy to this right now, that we're a little ahead of the curve in terms of, being able to take payments with cryptocurrency, but not yet have the laws and the regulations set up. So honestly, this story doesn't surprise me at all. I don't think it's, I don't think this is bad for crypto. I think this is just one of those growing pains that we're going to have to kind of figure out, how people are going to be able to do things like campaigns with cryptocurrency. Now, once Bitcoin becomes the standard, it would make sense for them all to take it, obviously, but we're just not there yet. So expect more stories like this from different governments, especially like, what Brad Sherman was saying about crypto. The general feel of a lot of politicians towards cryptocurrency. So where it could get really messy is with campaign finances and things like that. So last story I wanted to look at, which I think is really cool. So starting today, Coinbase customers in the UK will be able to seamlessly move British pounds in and out of their accounts using the faster payment service. In most cases, this will mean almost instant access to funds. So this is what we need in crypto for sure. We need a way for people to be able to take their money from Coinbase and pull it out in fiat very easily. Right now, for me, if I want to pull some fiat or transfer some Bitcoin to fiat and pull some out, which I've done from time to time, then, it takes about 2 days. Sometimes it takes about 24 hours for me to get the money in my account. But you look at PayPal, it's able to transfer money to your debit card pretty much instantly. It takes like 6 seconds, or something crazy like that. So obviously Coinbase, I think, now this is obviously just in the UK. This isn't in the United States yet. But Coinbase is kind of testing this, and I think this is going to be really good for the next bull run to be able to have people that are able to take out some of their gains. Yeah, that wouldn't be ideal for the price to continue going up, but I think that's security that people can do it and kind of just test it out. Like, okay, let me pull some money out just so I see how it works in case I want to pull more money out. I think that's going to do more for just security of your average person who's investing in cryptocurrency and, make them feel better about their investment. So I think this is a win-win. I think this is a good thing all the way around. I'd like to see Coinbase do some more things in the United States in terms of gift cards and obviously this with their faster payment service. So it'd be very interesting to see what people in the UK feel. I know we've got some UK members of the Bit Squad. You guys drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this. If you think this will be helpful for the tide of cryptocurrency. We kind of need some good news today. The last couple of days haven't really been that great. But overall, my sentiment on the market is still we're going up. I don't think we're going to continue going back down. But, you know, you guys know I've been wrong before, so, you know, I might be wrong again, but that's just the way that I feel. We're a feel-good channel. You know, we're not shillers. We're not trying to always make you feel good when the world is collapsing, but at this point, I'm not really that worried. So I think we're just having kind of a natural pullback before we go back up again. And there's a lot of news that maybe we're getting an announcement. I think it's like the Von Eck or so, I can't remember the exact name of it, but there is an ETF that we could get an announcement on as soon as August 10th. It's not the big one everybody's waiting on, but if that happened, that would probably obviously be a precursor that the CBOE ETF will be going through, and that would obviously start that would be the start of the bull run, I would say, for sure. Like, we may not go parabolic that day, but that would be a way that more investors can get in the game that have bigger money, and hopefully we'll see the price go up. So anyways, guys, that's it. That's all I got today. You guys make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Until next time, BitBoy out.